everyone, I'm Debbie and this is Book and Bujo, where I talk about all things books, bullet journals, and stationery. Today I am setting up my Moon Phase bookmark. For the paper I am using one of the Archer and Olive notepads, and I have a wide variety of pens to use. I do have my notebook therapy stickers as well as the Moon Phase stickers, and I will link all of these down below in case you want to check them out. I have a washi tape that has the moon phases on it as well. And then I have a couple different green shades that I can use. So I have a Sakura Jelly Roll in the metallic. I have one of the Archer and Olive metallic colored pencils. An Ohuhu dual tip dot pen in the gold. And then this one is an SDA DeVickel metallic marker. I also have a couple more Sakura Jelly Rolls in the gold and the silver. And then I have the Archer and Olive gel pen in the green and another one of the colored pencils. Another Sakura Jelly Roll metallic pen. This pen still has the writing on it, where this one does not. It's just a metallic brush pen, and it's by Bianyo, I believe. And that one will be in the green. This one's running out of ink, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to use that or not. And then I have a Kuretake metallic brush pen as well. Alright, so those are the planned supplies I would like to use. A couple of gold washi tapes I might use as well. We'll see. And let's go ahead and get started. Well, I set up my entire Moon Phase bookmark, and then I realized that my camera was on pause the entire time. So I now have one fully set up and no footage of me actually setting it up. So that's kind of a bummer, but let's go ahead and walk through it a little bit here. So for this side of the bookmark, it is for the lunar cycle, and I have each of the moons and a couple of words that say what each of them mean. So we start with the new moon, and this is setting your intentions, rebooting, and a fresh start. Then we move into the waxing crescent, and from here we take action, and we have manifestation, and we hustle on whatever we set for the new moon, for our goals and intentions. In the first quarter, this is when we overcome obstacles, we find balance, and we persevere. So if some roadblocks come up from our goals as we have started to take action, this is when we may find those roadblocks and can move to either persevere through or maybe change some things up. So we move into the waxing gibbous, and this is celebration and endurance and refinement. Into the full moon, which is filled with gratitude and fulfillment and reflection. And then we have the waning gibbous, which is where we release, we clear space, and we let go. And for the last quarter is a time of balance and setting boundaries. And then the waning crescent is a time to recuperate, self-care, and recharge. So one half of the cycle is more outward facing, and then the other half of the cycle is more inward facing. So this is where we focus on our goals and things outside of ourselves, and then this is where we focus on self-care and refilling of ourselves. So this is where kind of an output from us into the world, and then on this side is when we refuel and refill ourselves. So we move on to the other side of my bookmark. And on this side, I have some more kind of definitions or things to think about during each lunar cycle. For the new moon, again, we have cleansing and new beginnings, setting intentions, and then we move into observation and refining our vision and finding our strength. In the first quarter is a time of creativity, big decisions, and actions to support our intentions. Then we move into the waxing gibbous, where we find energy, reevaluate, and we serve with determination. During the full moon, we move ahead with intention, or we release and we course correct. So maybe something is not going quite to plan and we need to pivot or make some kind of turn into a different direction. During the waning gibbous, it's a time of growth and reflection and gratitude. And the last quarter is a time to let go, we release and give back from a place of abundance. And then the waning crescent is a time for success, reflection, and wisdom. And this is the lunar calendar on this other side, where we have our new moon, the first quarter, full moon, and last quarter. I have the gold metallic pen as the full moon, and then the green metallic pen is my new moon. And it's interesting because we do not have any month at all with 2 new moons, and we have no months with 2 full moons, which is interesting. We had quite a few. I think there was at least 4 months with 2 full moons in 2024, and those are our blue moons. And we had 1 with 2 new moons, but this time in August we're going to have 2 in the first quarter, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if there's a significance to that or not, but I do find that quite interesting. And let me show you how I use my Moon Phase bookmark. So I always keep it in my weeklies to tell me which week we're in, and it helps. I just pack all of those days inside the bookmark, so I turn right to the date that we are in. And currently I have it folded this way, so I can either see what the moon means or I see what the cycle is. But for 2025, I'm kind of thinking of maybe putting it this way. And you get a lot of the same information this way as well, so there's not really any right or wrong way. You could also do one that's just this, so you have this on the front, this on the back, and you just have this size of one and it's all one piece. Or you can do a full one. It's kind of fun. But yeah, this one gives me the information of if I want to know what's going on in the new moon, because I know the new moon's coming. Well, technically the full moon is the 15th of December. And so we would know that this is the time where we have gratitude and we're honest, we move ahead with intention and release and course correct. It's a time of reflection and fulfillment and gratitude. And then whenever I move to a new week, I would then move it into that section. Or if I'm on this side of the page, I would move it on this side, so it's still easy to see. And this helps with planning each of the days, events, things that I'm going to be doing, all my task lists and what projects I'm working on, which one might be best pushed to later or maybe pulled forward from a later date into an earlier date. So that is how I use my lunar phase or moon phase bookmark. And I am super excited to get into my new one. So in 2023, my bookmark was on black paper. In 2024, it's on the purple. And then this year is on the green, which I am loving this dark green for it. And I really like how the gold and the green metallic gel pens turned out on this side. I think it just has a nice little pop to it. And it's a lot of fun. So if you made it this far in the video, leave any type of moon emoji in the comments to let me know that you were here. And thank you so much for joining me today. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other planning content from me. And until next time, keep planning.